Hello everyone, welcome to the long range weather forecast discussion, and this is for the period for April 5th to the 19th. Okay, hold on a second. All right, we're going to look at the period now for April 5th to the 9th, and we will have a trough that will be moving into the west. You can see it right here, offshore. This will push the western ridge eastward, and this is a pretty strong ridge for this time of year. And then this also pushed this trough as we go to the end of the period. We come to the 9th, you see the trough is out. Now we have a broad ridge covering a large portion of the country. Now, at the beginning of the period, we will have, let me go back, we'll go to the surface. We will have a system that will be lifting into Canada, and this will have a strong cold front accompanied to the south. This will push through the eastern states. The system will cause rain and thunderstorms along the front here, snow across the northern Great Lakes. And if we back it up a little bit, we still have snow occurring across the upper Midwest, rain and sleet and snow and ice and freezing rain. Then we have another system that will be moving in, and then that'll bring additional rain and snow Saturday, and then it lifts northeast into Canada, bringing that cold front eastward. Cooler air will move in behind the system, and this will move across early next week across the Great Lakes region. An upper ridge across the west will cause above normal temperatures that will spread eastward as the week progresses. And the next trough will approach the west coast by the midweek period, bringing additional precipitation. We look at here, and here comes the next system moving into the west, bringing high elevation snow and rain. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for April 10th to the 14th. And this is what we have here. Generally, then we have an upper low here or a trough here in the west by the GFS. The European has a trough more offshore, a lot slower, and of course the ensembles have a flatter flow. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures here with the numbers of 6 degrees at least or more above normal here in this orange area, below normal temperatures here with the numbers of 2 to 4 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here, and for this region, probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence is 35%. Okay, looking ahead, this will be for April 15th to the 19th. And we look at the GFS, ridge configuration trough in between. The European has a trough more to the west, with a ridge in here across east central states. And of course, the ensembles have a flatter flow. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures here with the numbers of 8 degrees above normal in this region. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation here. And for this region, probability of occurrence 35%, above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Okay. We currently have severe weather occurring, and we have a lot of tornado warnings here that are in effect. So first we have this one here. This is in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time for northwestern Marshall, southeastern Stark County, and north central Peoria County. Then we have another one. We have another one in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and this is in effect for southeastern Knox and northwestern Peoria counties. then we have tornado warning here in Wisconsin for Rock County, and we have two of them here. So we'll look at the first one here. This is in effect until 6:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, and then we have this other one here. We'll take a look here. Is this the same one? 6:45 p.m. I think they're both for 6:45 p.m. We'll go look at this one. Yeah, 6:45 p.m. So we have a report here of 1.56 inch diameter hail here. This is south of Elkenhorn. And we have another report of hail, 0.73 inch diameter. And this is south Mount Horeb. All right. And we'll back it up here a little bit. This is all due to this warm front lifting northward. You see, here's our low. And we have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings here across this area. And this is bringing moist air into the region. I think we have another one coming in to Kalamazoo, Michigan. We have a tornado warning here in effect. We have two of them here. This is for Kalamazoo County until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And then we have another one here. And this is in effect until 7:45 p.m. for Eastern Kalamazoo County. So this is our tornado area that we have here. Now we have other thunderstorms like I was talking about before I saw the other one pop up. This is all due to this warm front lifting northward. This is bringing moist air into this region, and we have favorable instability. And we'll look at the maps here with the forecasts. Okay, first we're going to look at the helicity, the amount of energy in the atmosphere. We have a lot of energy here, enough for storms. This along with our totals. We look for totals over 55. And then we have our wind shear. We have a lot of wind shear here occurring here. We have a southerly wind here, and we have a westerly flow aloft, and this will cause enough rotation to get those severe storms. One thing we could take a look at is significant supercell composite parameter. All right, we'll look at that. So we have a lot of available energy for supercells here across most of Texas, and this extends into parts of the Mississippi Valley and the Midwest. So we have a lot of moisture around this return flow, and I have to correct myself. We have from before, we had favorable conditions with a southeasterly wind at the surface, and we have a southerly wind at the aloft. All right, so this will bring some severe storms across this region. All right, so we'll take a look here. I think we have another one, Jefferson Rock. I think we have that one. We'll look at that. Wisconsin. Yeah, I think we'd cover that. Let's see if we didn't cover this. Severe thunderstorm for Marshall County, Stark County, and Peoria County. This is in effect at 7:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. So a lot of these storms, they're moving pretty fast. They're moving at a clip of about 45 to 50 mile an hour winds. We have severe thunderstorm warnings in there for Michigan, for Dane, Greene, and Iowa, and Illinois, Fulton, Knox, and Marshall, and Peoria, and Indiana for Boone, Clay, Hendricks, and for Indiana also Cass, Fulton, and Pulaski, and Illinois, Boone, DeKalb, Lee, And also in Illinois, Carroll, Stuyvesant, and Wisconsin, we have Green and Lafayette, Lee and Ogley, Fulton and Knox, and Iowa and Wisconsin, and Lafayette and Rock in Wisconsin. So we could keep an eye on this a little bit, see if we get anything. This is tornado warnings. We have a report down here in Mount Carroll in Carroll, Illinois. Public media picture a quarter to ping pong size hail reported. We have inch and a half hail reported in Carroll, Illinois. Thunderstorm wind gusts, trees down reported in Mount Carroll. See if we have anything else. We have a 60-mile-an-hour winds reported in Park Views in Scott, Iowa. And we also have a station, ASO station in Iowa reported a 56-mile-an-hour wind gusts. 50-mile wind gusts in Joe Davies, Illinois. We have a lot of overlapping tornadoes because some of them were issued before that, and they want to make sure they have everything covered. This is for Calhoun and Kalamazoo, and this is in effect until 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. This is in effect for Woolworth County, Northwestern Rock County, and South Central Wisconsin, and Jefferson County and Wisconsin. This is in effect till 7:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, let's see if we have anything else. Okay, we'll take a look at the latest satellite picture. And we see this is the moisture streaming into this area. We'll put this into motion. This here is the moisture. We have deep moisture, southerly flow here, and a southeasterly flow aloft. We could probably take a look at we'll go to another aspect. We'll keep an eye on this storm situation. Okay, just keeping an eye on it. We could take a look at the snowfall amounts for the for the northern states. First of all, we'll take a look at 6-hour snow totals. And we'll take a look at the ice accumulation. Okay, so here's snow accumulation. This is in 6 hour periods. 2.4, 5.9 looks like the heaviest would be here across the northern lakes. Then we go later in, 5.5 still here near Wisconsin. Then we go tomorrow morning. Then it starts to wane down. Then we have the next system moving in, 2.4, 2.6. This system will intensify, 5.6 here. And then we'll go forward in time. Then we bring 3, maybe 4 inches here. Then it looks like another 4 inches here across the Arrowhead area of Minnesota. And then that lifts out by late Saturday. Now we'll look at the ice accumulation. A lot of this area here is enough to cause power outages, half inch of ice. Approaching an inch of ice here across northern Michigan. Okay, we'll take a last look at the storm situation. It seems like it's calming down a little bit. We have severe thunderstorm warning for Putman, and we have another one. Marshall, these seems to be the same for Putnam, Dane, Greene, Jefferson Rock County. Tornado warnings. All right, so that is it for now. That is the long range weather forecast discussion for April 8th, for April 5th to 19th. Thank you for listening, and